Fred Hoiberg. It's included someone at this desk named Chauncey
Yeah, put some
Phillips.
respect on
So
Mr.
why don't we
Big
start
Shot
there?
name.
What's up with that?
There's nothing up with it, to be honest. To be honest with you, there's been no communication, no interaction between myself and them. But I have huge respect, for them. I played there. I was a Timberwolves before I was a Piston. But I'm really excited for Ryan. I call him Rhino. I mean, I've been knowing him since he was a kid. Him coming out running 452 twist, which was one of Flip's favorite plays, and getting a bucket on that first play. I was so excited, and I was so happy for him.
As far as destinations in the league, Timberwolves as a coaching job ranks where?
I think it's a really good job because you have Karl Anthony Towns. The thing is, you need Wiggins to play like an all-star because you're paying him as such. You did the trade for Jimmy Butler. You added Sarge. You added Covington. You want those guys to give you quality minutes. But I don't see this collection of Minnesota Timberwolves, if they're able to sneak in as an 8th seed.
Oh.
And Derrick Rose has been amazing this year. This team will not get past the first round.
You agree, Paul?
Yeah, the good thing about Minnesota, when you're taking over a new job as a GM or a coach, you got to have foundational pieces. Yes, they do have that. Karl Anthony Towns, Wiggins, he's starting to play strong. So it's a great opportunity there because, a lot of coaches going into these situations don't want to take the job, or GM don't want to take the job because it's like, what kind of future do they have? And they have one.
Well, the two leading MVP candidates at the halfway point of the season, they face off tonight right here on ESPN. It's Giannis, James Harden, Bucks Rockets in Houston, and there in the building to report all of that is George Sedano. George?
Beetle, what's going on? We've got a great matchup, as you mentioned, today, but the interesting part here is what the Rockets have been doing. They've climbed up to the 5th seed in the Western Conference, 12-2 in their last 14 games, and we all know how great James Harden has been during this particular run, but there's been a couple of other key ingredients. They've been outscoring their opponents by an average of 22.3 points per game just from the three-point line. And that's not even the most impressive stat. They've been holding their opponents to 31% from beyond the arc. So defense has been a catalyst for their success as well. A couple of notes on their roster right now. Looks like Chris Paul will be out till probably the end of the month, according to Mike D'Antoni. That's what they're going to try to get him back in. And with Eric Gordon, they're looking at trying to get him back in about a week or so. Beetle, back to you.
Fair enough, George. Thank you. Have fun out there down in Houston. There are some pretty convincing numbers that say James Harden is the greatest, quote, unassisted offensive player of all time.
I like that.
What in the what?
Well, he is at home.
He looks comfortable. I'll give him that.
Comfy.
It's like a Christmas present that got here a couple weeks late. The NBA season halfway through, and you get all the most awesome highlights next.
NBA Countdown is presented by Mountain Dew Ice, a clear, refreshing lemon-lime flavored dew.
Check this.